Hello everybody, welcome to Street Fighter Cross Tekken. This is not my usual thing. Usually I'd be playing Marvel, but I wanted to try something a little different. I saw this game and I've seen videos, honestly, it doesn't look too awful. And since I'm still new to the game, I am playing on an easy difficulty, so don't hate me for it. I literally have had like 3 hours or so to experiment with this game, and about an hour of it went into downloading everything and customizing and installing. And also the voices that I set were default, so as you can see, a lot of people will be talking in Japanese and others will be talking in English. I didn't actually change that. But yeah, another thing I like about this game is the art direction for the characters. Like, some people don't like that, but I think the characters look pretty cool. Like, I know the Tekken people definitely look a lot different. Not that I have a lot of experience with Tekken. I only played like Tekken 3, Tekken 2, old ones. But I don't have a lot of experience with Street Fighter either. I only played like Super Street Fighter 4, which I was pretty terrible at, to be honest. And I played one of the old ones. I think it was like the second one, way back when, World Warrior or something like that. But that was way back when. And I also have a little bit of experience with them from Marvel, but that doesn't really count because the only Street Fighter person I really use is Akuma. Alright, so anyways, we're going to be heading into the first match of arcade mode. The only thing about this game is the loading for battles kind of stinks. But like I said, I do like the art direction. The music's pretty good too, and the stages are also nicely done. There's a big cast too, although it kind of stinks how like people like Cody are like trapped on the disc. Like, they're there but we can't access them. I think that's kind of stupid, because I don't know about you guys, but Cody seems like a pretty cool character to me, and I'd like to play as him. But yeah, another thing about this game is you can I already mentioned it briefly, but you can like customize your character's outfits. Like the two guys I'm using, I don't even really like their normal looks, but when you customize them, you can make them look pretty cool. Also, just a fair warning, I'm going to be using a lot of the same combo, because I literally only know like one combo with Horang, or however you pronounce it. I'm not sure, because I'm not familiar with Tekken very much. But yeah, so I was still like wicked new to this game when I did this, and I still am. So just cut me some slack on sucking at it. I mean, I don't like pick up a game right away. I take like a lot of time to like pick up a game. Like, I learn via like practicing repeatedly until you get it down to a system. So it takes me a long time to like just get stuff. Like, even in Marvel, I still practice Dante's bread and butter, and I still don't hit it 100%. I hit it like 80% now, which is way better, but still. So anyways, getting into this, as you can see, when I launched him, my character started glowing red. That's actually a gem, which is a cool feature they added in this game. A lot of people were worried it was going to like unbalance the system, but they're not really major, because they don't like change it too much. It's like, my damage boost wasn't really super drastic there. And while some of them can do stuff like auto guard and auto tech escape, which I think I have on Ken, you know, it's like nothing super game changing. Like, if you're an experienced player, you really shouldn't have a problem getting around it. I mean, it would be cool to play like without the gems, I know. It's kind of annoying that they have to be there, but you know, they don't change it too drastically. And you actually get cool little winning text. But yeah, it's just the default story, so it's not really as good. If I do another arcade run, I'll probably use one of the official teams to get the actual story. But this was just using the two characters I'm most comfortable with at the moment. I'm thinking of choosing someone other than Ken, I'm not sure, but I really like Horang, or however you say it, I'm not sure. I think he looks pretty cool. And as you can see, there's some with actual English voice acting. Marta. King is a character I recognize from Tekken, so, you know, there's at least one familiar face. But yeah, a lot of this is just similar combos. And just gem activated. I think that ups its defense. Still, I really like the art direction. Also kind of cool if you miss a throw, your character will say something. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's kind of similar to Marvel's, sort of in the like command style, but the game itself is a lot different. One thing about this game I'm not a super huge fan of is that once you kill one character, you win or lose. Like, even if that was at the sacrifice of some health, I think it'd be way better if you actually got to go through both your opponent's characters. Because there'll be times when you don't even get to like switch your characters, getting dominated so hard, you don't even get a chance to use your other player. And I don't know, I just don't really like that concept of it. And another thing I want to say is that I plan on actually uploading more. See, the main thing that was holding me back from uploading was I didn't have a microphone, so I'd have to do my audio on my laptop, which is a lot slower than my desktop, obviously. And now that I have a working one, it's much more convenient for me to do videos. So I'll probably be able to do more, which is good because I've been wanting to get back into this, but I've also been kind of busy as of late. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention, that was pretty major, was Evolution 2012. Yes. That was some pretty crazy stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I watched the whole thing. And even like games that I don't even play, like King of Fighters, like there's some pretty hype stuff. Like I've never even like heard of King of Fighters, but when I was watching the finals, like even I felt like some hype because like it was just so freaking awesome. And there's a bunch of other great stuff too. There's Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but that didn't really receive much hype. But I know a lot of people don't like this game, but the team that won destroyed that. Super Street Fighter 4 was also pretty impressive. I knew that I believe it was Infiltration won. I knew he'd win as soon as I saw him play one round and dominate. I was just saying that guy's gonna win. So it was pretty cool to see him win. He was definitely very skilled. He hit like so many raging demons. It was crazy. How many did he hit? I can't even count. Over 10 at least. Good God, he was just throwing them out everywhere. And then Marvel was not bad either. Inference, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure he was actually like somewhat kind of new to the tournament scene, and he made it second place, which was pretty cool. I kind of wanted him to win, but you know, Filipino champ winning wasn't too bad either. What will happen next? And what else? Soul Calibur was also pretty impressive, although I don't keep up with that game very much. I do actually plan on trying it out a bit, because I used to play Soul Calibur 2, I believe it was, on GameCube. Whichever one had Link in it. I'm pretty sure it was Soul Calibur 2 though. I actually love that game. Like, I played that game for like a whole year, I think, so I found it extremely fun. So, you know, I plan on trying to look a bit into Soul Calibur a bit more. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. So I think that was most of what happened at Evolution. Another thing was that when they showed Sony All-Stars, that game doesn't look too bad. Like, a lot of people say it's going to be like a Super Smash Bros. For Sony, and in a way it is. But the mechanics are different. While I'm not the biggest fan of them, it does look kind of interesting. Definitely something. Although I still probably personally would prefer Super Smash Bros.
Just get out of here.
But that's that. And of course we got Yin and Yang in the background of the stage. Why aren't you guys in the game? I'll never know. And yeah, there's a lot of battles in arcade mode. Kinda wish there was more story. I mean, there is if you choose an official team, because you get a rival cutscene and stuff. But there should definitely be a bit more. I don't know. I think it should just play through the lead character's story if you don't choose the official team. I don't know how that would work, but I kind of feel like it could just do that instead. Give you the lead character's ending and stuff. I don't know. That's just what I think. I think it'd be better. I'm not a big fan of his Japanese voice. I kind of want to try Horing's Japanese voice though, because he sounds really like, I guess, young in his English voice. Like, he sounds definitely way younger than he looks, which is kind of irritating. And Ken, I prefer an American voice, especially considering he is American, so it's not like he'd be speaking Japanese anyways. Oh, we're playing on the dinosaur stage, Maximilian's favorite. Yeah, I like stages like this where when you win, you like drop down to the second floor. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see here. Vega's doing some crazy backflip in action. But yeah, if you guys want to see me like play this online, you can just like let me know. I mean, I'll probably really suck for a bit. I'm gonna try and get better too, but I also plan on doing more Marvel and possibly other stuff. So it's definitely gonna be challenging to like get time to get good at this game. I mean, I know how to do like EX moves and specials and stuff, I just don't really show it here. Because this was actually my first time playing it on my arcade stick, which actually makes it a lot easier. Oh, with this move, I love this move. Team Super, whatever it is, I don't really know. But I absolutely love those moves. They're ridiculously overpowered and they look pretty freaking awesome. Although it looks way better when Orang starts, however you pronounce it. I really can't pronounce his name. It's like so odd. Oh, and the dinosaur in the black background with boxing gloves. Gotta love that. Oh, and I got it perfect. That's cool. I guess I'll take it. It's very easy, so it's nothing really to be impressed with. So yeah, I do plan on trying to get better at this game and getting some online stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon, but I also do plan on getting more Marvel in as well, as I've also been getting better at that as well. And here we're fighting Hahachi and Kuma, the bear. Gotta love the bear. Big and fluffy. And he's like trying to roar, but his face is like, oh god, I can't take him seriously like that. And for some reason he's wearing a handkerchief, not sure why. And boom. Gotta love that. Alright, this is actually probably one of my favorite stages, the space station. I think it looks pretty cool. And the background's constantly changing. Like you can see Mecha Zangief getting locked out. It's just a lot of cool stuff that they threw in the backdrops of their stages that you can notice. Like, I know one of the stages, if you look closely, it's actually like all people from Final Fight, which I didn't play much of. Even like Hagar makes an appearance in the background, which is pretty cool, because it's cool just to see those little things happen. It's always nice to see little shoutouts and stuff. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Easter eggs and stuff, whatever you'd like to call them, in the just the backgrounds. Like you can see Mecha Zangief is now hanging, trying to get in. Poor Zangief. And someone called Pia, we just KO'd a bear. And Ken seems pretty proud of it. Which is not what you want to be when Pia shows up. And again, Hihachi sends out his bear to take a beating, which we're more than happy to give it. Clearly Pia doesn't exist in the world of Tekken, since this is mostly Tekken characters fighting it out. Yeah, the thing is though, this game's a lot more like Street Fighter than Tekken, so you know, I can understand why a lot of Tekken fans were disappointed. Because it's definitely, if I had to give this game a name that wasn't Street Fighter Cross Tekken, an appropriate one would be Super Street Fighter 4 Tekken Edition, in my opinion. Or Arcade Edition Tekken version. Because in a way it is a lot just like Street Fighter, which isn't like god-awful, but you know, I know a lot of the Tekken fans were expecting more for Tekken, which, you know, kind of stinks for them, but I hear there's going to be a Tekken Cross Street Fighter version, which will probably fulfill what they want. And good god, there are so many battles in arcade mode, oh my. what's this, like the 7th team? And we haven't even started any boss fights. Oh lord. Is it just me or is it longer if you choose an unofficial team because you don't have your rival battle, I guess? And there's Abel, whatever. Go. I never understood Abel. Does he have like amnesia or something? Because like, sometimes he just seems like weird. Like, I don't know. He seems weird sometimes. I think he has some sort of mental disorder. So he'll be like, there's a bear and I just wanted to pet it. In one of his cutscenes, I think. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Even in Street Fighter, I remember a guy would like ask him one question and he'd just get like pissed at him and bam, fight. Which happens with all Street Fighter characters. I mean, it's amazing how fast these people get themselves into fights. They just walk up to someone and ask a question and all of a sudden now they're in a fight and they're just like, okay, that's fine. Sure, let's fight, you know? They like, don't even care. Guess they're just fighting for fun. Whatever floats their boat. But, yeah, so, it's just some weird stuff to look at. So, beating the crap out of Gal. Never was a fan of his. And we get the cooler version of the team move. Or at least cooler in my opinion. I prefer it when it ends with Ken. Looks cooler to me. It's a pretty cool move, though. Alright. I think we're coming up towards at least the one of the fights with the boss. Thinking so. And just that same combo over and over. It's all I know at this point. I've been trying to like find some other things to add to it. Like I can add the EX version of the move where he kicked them 3 times and then does the overhead. I can add that and then his Shoryuken motion move. Could add those for like a 10 hit, I think. But you know, still working on that. This game's definitely a lot different than Marvel. So, you know, it's a little bit out of where I've been, but I definitely want to familiarize myself with more fighting games because they're really fun. And it's definitely they're definitely fun to play. Oh, and here we go. Here we go. Alright, M. Bison and Jury. This is, I consider it a mini boss fight, but honestly, when it's Bison and Jury, I find it harder. Because Bison has this slide move that goes wicked fast, and it goes pretty far, too. And it, like, it's wicked hard for me to, like, get out of the way of it. It's just annoying as heck. But anyway, here we go. One of the last fights in one of my favorite stages, but this is like everyone's favorite stage. We got Jury going evil. Well, more evil. And then we got Bison, who looks fine, but he's pretty, well, not attractive. But yeah, so here we go. Yeah, see right there, that slide move. That just traveled a pretty good distance and was out like instantly. That move like annoys the heck out of me. And you can see there I was trying to chain the 2 Shoryukens and totally failed, but you know, practice makes perfect. Something out of quick combo. Yeah, I like the backdrop of the stage. Like the woolly mammoth looks like wicked cool. I think he was being affected by that Pandora thing, the box, but that woolly mammoth looks absolutely sick. Like holy crud. I love this stage. I mean, I know a lot of people do. It's not my favorite stage. It's definitely up there, though. I mean, I know most people like this stage. Oh, look at that. The ship that was following us just crashed. Sucks for them. Now they're stuck in Antarctica. I guess it's kind of mean to think that way, but it's true. And there activated my auto block. So the reason I wasn't like trying to keep Ken out was because auto block takes up like half of our meter. And I didn't really think about that before I started doing this, so and you know, I like building meter for like cool finishes. I like using that Team Super, so it's just my personal preference. I prefer using them to end matches or get an enemy down, because they look cool to me. And here? I think I go for it. Yes, I do. And there we go, finishing the first mini boss with awesome finish. I love that explosionish back. And overkill. Just because it automatically happened. And now the background's changing again, which is pretty cool. And what is this? The blades are slowly stopping. And looks like we have reached our destination. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to Pandora. Let's see what they have to say. He said that should do it, and I like how he says, I'd want your power, but not if it meant being as ugly as you. He's got a point. Bison, at least in my opinion, is ugly. And here we go, the last boss, for Tekken people anyways, Akuma, which is a pretty fitting character to fight. He's actually playable too, but he's nowhere near as good as in boss mode. But they had to buff him up for a one-on-one. Alright, so here we go. Out of the sky, boom! I don't know about you guys, but I wish I could punch the ground. Spears of ice come from out of the ground. That'd be pretty awesome. You'd probably never have to worry in life again if you could do that. But, you know, that's how life goes. This stage is pretty cool too. With the mammoths in the background. Pandora's box. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of nice stuff in this game. I really like the art direction in this game. Like, I don't know. I just really like the way this game looks and stuff. And sounds, too. The music's very fitting. Of course, that's just me. But I definitely like the way they came out. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty good against Akuma at this point. Gotta try and keep the pressure up. And he has like tons of like super powerful gems that last forever. Now we're trying to go for fireballs to keep away, but it's definitely not exactly super easy to get away fast. And Akuma's just making his approach, and he actually has a speed gem, which I didn't think of. When I was playing through this, I forgot green is actually speed and not defense. I generally associate blue or green with defense, but in this game, defense boosting is yellow, I believe. Which I think he might also have. Now I just go for the team move to lower his health, but it actually doesn't do a lot. Like, he still has like 1/4 of his health. Like, normal Akuma probably would have lost near half his health for that. Boss mode, like, didn't even lose 1/4. And now he's got a defense boosting gem, so, you know, the boss fights aren't super easy. I'm doing this on very easy, and he's still taking not a lot of damage. So, you know, harder difficulties would definitely be a lot more of a pain to deal with. I'm doing this on freaking, like, very easy, I think, so, you know. And he's still putting up a fight to me, so I'm just not good at this game yet. Hopefully I'll be better soon. And I go for the EX move right there and miss. That would have been sick. So now I just go for the launcher, try to kill. Doesn't get there. Mistime the Hadouken. He hits me. Now he has a power-up gem, and with Akuma that's not fair. But I KO him. Because, you know, 2-on-1. Good advantage to the two, even with his buffs. Alright, and now the background actually changed again. So that was the last fight of this arcade mode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely, you know, worked pretty hard on it. Took a while to get the headset and everything. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoy this ending. See you guys next time.
Someone had made off with the contents of Pandora's box, cementing its place in time as an unsolved mystery. When Pandora was finally located, it had already been opened and its contents stolen. Around the time when the box was believed to have been opened, several eyewitnesses reported seeing a pillar of light, followed by showers of bright flower-like objects. However, whatever the contents of the box may have been, they were nowhere to be found. A few days later, the box itself vanished, leaving no signs that it had ever existed. After all of the commotion it had caused, Pandora became no more than a fleeting memory. There is no one who knows the truth about Pandora, except for those who have opened the box.